So today I want to talk about some of the core functions of the Students' Union, which are programming and services. These are essentially the reasons we exist, to provide a tangible benefit to students. And my platform focuses a lot on how we're supporting these services going forward so that students can get the most out of them, especially as they sustained heavy budget cuts in the last couple years. So let me talk about a few of the specific points I hit on. First is ensuring the primary focus of our Students' Union is always on providing services and programming to students. Next, one of the big things I want to do is reintroduce legal resources and financial resources to the organization so that we can help students in their day-to-day lives. When legal resources used to exist, it actually engaged on average 300 students a year to help them with various landlord and tenant issues. We need to ensure we continually support our Safe Walk program, Foot Patrol, as it's the second most used Safe Walk program in all of Canada. Furthermore, for all of our services to be successful, we need to work on our volunteer retention. We've had a lot of problems in the last couple of years retaining volunteers, and so focusing on how our coordinators are trained to sustain a good environment for their volunteers, and then focusing on what we're doing for our volunteers on a day-to-day basis to support them in their roles. Volunteers really are the foundation of the organization, and without supporting them adequately, we're not going to be able to provide for students as we want to. One of the big things we need to do is improve the accessibility of campus clubs by working on our campus clubs webpage. Right now, if you want to find out what clubs there are to join, you have to either download an Excel file or navigate to Pinterest, neither of which is that easily accessible to students. So what I want to do is a very simple change, which is just to have every club listed in some sort of categorical order that makes sense, with a brief description of the club, and a contact email and name so that you can go look and see what might interest you and then get involved or get in touch with that club. One of the biggest problems a lot of people have is the way we currently do hiring, which is done off a lottery system, so really it's random chance whether you get a job or not. One of my big goals is to redesign our volunteer hiring process so that it takes into account people's skills, previous experience, and aptitude for a position. And we need to do this in such a way that it's neither introvert nor extrovert solely focused. And so this involves having various components available at our disposal like interviews, aptitude tests, creative presentations, and it needs to be specific to the role that they're going for. These are just a couple of the issues to focus on how we can improve our services to better the student experience. But the reality is my whole platform is focused on improving the overall quality of service we're delivering to students and ensuring, like I said at the beginning, that this is the primary focus of our organization because this is the tangible benefit that students get in their everyday life from the Students' Union. Remember to check out the rest of my videos if you don't want to read my platform, and connect with us online at ChandlerForPresident.com or on Facebook, Chandler for President, or Twitter, ChandlerForPrez.